what's been your experience in terms of the outcomes that you had perhaps uh, objectively defined versus what you are garnering today, what you're actually getting today? How has this whole experience been? What's your narrative
Sure,
at Coding Ninjas?
sure. To be honest, we've actually even forgotten that we're working with the people with disability. The functional outcomes are as good as anyone else. I think so. What Sandeep was saying about the CSR inclusion, I think that's absolutely fine. And most of these large firms will have that top to bottom approach where there's a push from the top to get this thing done in a much more conscious way. That this is what we need to do as a part of inclusion. But when we're talking of companies like ours, which are mid-size, 200, 300 people strong, and which forms the 80% of the long tail of corporate world.
Mhm.
Here, this is not going to be a conscious call for us to say that this is what we want to do as part of inclusion. This has to happen, and how it has happened with us was not because we wanted inclusion, but because the functionalities were being met, and Saarathee was able to help us operationalize, ensuring that we are able to work with people with disabilities without hampering our business objectives at all. And the moment that happened, we literally forgot that are we as well as our consumers who are interacting with people at Saarathee, our agents at Saarathee, have forgotten or don't even realize they're working, and there is no distinction at all between our teams. And what we have ensured internally is as well is that when we are looking at our metrics, when we are looking at our MIS or our teams who are managing the QC or whatever, there is absolutely no distinction between uh, people. And what has happened over the lockdown is with everything started remote, everything has become, at least for the senior management, become names on a sheet, which anyways takes away all other aspects of who they are, what they are, where they are working. So, so that has really helped. From our point of view, it's an absolutely, I would say, equal in terms of business outcomes, being with Saarathee or with someone else, and there has been no distinction at all. So so what I'm going to say is, despite it's not been a conscious call, it's just been that there is no downside. So it has helped us take that up.